Really?
I mean, that's... Oh, we're starting.
Oh man, let's do this. This guy, let's go into game. This is the group stage match between Deliberate Murder and 300 here, starting on map 1, Grim Dungeons. We're on Fortune. Latromi next to him, picking up that first kill there on the 300 player.
They didn't get the LG, did they? Or did Latromi get it? Well, they got the LG part, and they already got control of the red. Well, that's very awesome for one to start with. Are they gonna manage to secure the SAS from 300? Demon is coming, and he has a rail from that side. 41 he's watching him, but he can't see much from this angle.
He's being surrounded, holding his position. He's just expending all his ammunition because he might die in just a second. Red is going to be up, but more importantly, Quad and Battlesuit could be up at any second. We don't know when it's going to spawn, and it could be right now. Looks funny though, he's got a decent stack. Look at the weaponry he has. He's going to be setting up.
He has everything.
Demon though gets on Quad. Latromi on Battlesuit, going to watch him for a little bit and see what he's going to be able to get up to. Are they going to be meeting together?
Well, since the Quad is here, well, the Quad is dead, yeah.
Demon had the Quad before.
So is he going to rocket him and try to kill the guy there and then move on to the rail? Because I think there's one guy that 300 that possesses the rail and they don't want to fight against that threat.
Latromi, he's got a couple of seconds left on his weapon. He's managed to find someone around, but he needs to start getting into position. And he wants to get this next
you know, this is very dumb because 102 they have the red, and Latromi, if he actually anger out there, it would just be very dumb. They would lock down the map.
Yeah.
It is like, okay, let's not be that risky. We don't need to do that just yet.
But, you know, gotta say, first minute and a half, it is Deliberate Murder taking the lead, and 300, they've been relegated to the back side of the map. LG, yellows. And Tommy picking up an easy frag on Curry, and that's going to be a little top up for his rail ammunition. Nice play here. 100% rail pad. I don't think he's fired too many shots as of yet. Like one, I think is what he's shot. And I'm going to switch over, see what Curry's up to. And rockets onto Fortune. He's going to be taking a nosedive into the floor.
Yep, Fortune shouldn't be there.
Just hang around the corner. Careful of those grenades. Manages to avoid them. Great damage here on Latromi. Fantastic kill, because how many weapons did Latromi have before?
Does die anyway.
He had all the triad of weaponry. The main ones.
Look at that dodge by Puri. Even Fortune, who has amazing rockets, cannot hit him. And Sparty also gets brilliantly dodged by Puri and falls into the void.
And we are on cooler cam though. And he's looking to pick up a frag there. Sparty, he's going to go down. And now we've got 15 seconds until the power-ups are available. And of course, guys, if you are newer to Quake Live, all these timers on the side of the map are not visible to the players. These are all calculated. They have to send each other the instructions and do all the mental arithmetic and share that intel. And there it is, Curry. He's going to be getting onto that quad. I'm going to watch. I want to go Curry.
Pavel, he got the Battlesuit and he only has 2 rockets. But that seems to be enough. The Curry doesn't have any stack. There we go, Pavel gets some more rocket ammo. And he's tearing stuff apart.
It's like he could just stand still and Demon would just stand next to him rocketing. He would kill himself in the end before Pavel would die. That was doing a lot of the damage.
And if Pavel lands around, does he want to? No, he does, because he doesn't have the LT timing, and it was just taken. So it's a lot of time wasted. And he's fearing that 300 might do an attack while he's not there.
Yeah. Oh, only the rockets, but this is great. Rocket and shotgun around this corner. All you really need. Maybe a rail would be nice to have a bit of a long-range edge, poke their head out, but that starts when it starts getting a little bit risky at that point. I'm gonna switch around a bit. Latromi as well, he's got rockets. Puri, the LG, looking pretty nice. And is he gonna move around? He's with Mobius at the moment. But can they risk it and go around this corner?
I mean, it's still a long time for the quad, but there we go, Puri. What's wrong?
Well, hopefully all is going. Sparty's mouse died.
That
Fair
happens
enough.
a lot.
Okay, well, Sparty didn't die on that occasion, so at least it wasn't like in the middle of a really important fight or anything.
And look what Deliberate Murder say. We need pause too.
But fair enough.
Just taking a look at the stats.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It is Latromi though, leading it with the net. Damage equal to Fortune though. Fortune's been really unfortunate with the places he's died, but he is dealing a lot of damage every time he does die, be it with a machine gun or rockets that he picks up. Demon currently the only 300 player with a positive net of 1. I wonder though how this is going to change. Still very early times, and when you look at the items already, you can see clearly Deliberate Murder have got red armors. And even the power-up time, they've had a minute, whereas 300 have only had 15 seconds.
You're gonna pause, you can
yeah.
do it again.
So this could go on, hopefully, for not too long. Vision probably going to be helping out very quickly.
Yeah. Need admin, yeah. They need Vision there.
Tromy, he just wants to pause.
He just needs to get his hand up, because Vision's shortly around.
We got a nice amount of viewers for a second. Oh no, it's gone.
Check if you have like up on the server.
I
know Vision does.
Oh. I don't.
Yeah, Vision does, but he's not on the server. He's down there, right next to them.
Switch it over because this could take a little bit of time. So I can't. Oh, apparently the 300 is ready. Sparty's sorted it out, so I'm gonna pop back into game and see if they're doing a Vision.
Yeah, Vision comes online.
But we might get a pause here or another timeout, so let's not make haste.
So far, so good.
Okay, we'll see.
Puri gives that yellow to teammate, as it's better that the whole team is stag instead of only aim.
Oh, Cooler coming around the corner. Puri should be able to get a kill here, but that last blast from Cooler was enormous. Sent him down to 4 health.
Well, if they can get spawn frag, unfortunately though, he's helping me. If they can keep getting frag, this would be wonderful.
I know, look how many frags they managed to build up. Again, they're getting more.
And now since they just killed Cooler, unfortunately, it would be a good time to actually attack in the red armor. They're closing in a lot of frags. They're getting a lot of spawn frag from Fortune and Cooler. And there's only 20 seconds for the power-ups to come.
And let's go check out again how it's changed. Cooler's got himself a couple more kills. Puri got himself the negatives. And actually it's Fortune and Pavel who are starting to take the big hits for deliberate murder. And we saw as well, Cooler though, he's managing to keep those frags himself.
Is Puri gonna try to attack?
Net.
There he goes, Puri. Is he going to the battlesuit? No, he wants to defend the quad, because there's only one teammate of him there. Sparky gets it.
Sparky has it. Who do you want to watch?
I'll watch both.
Oh, Pavel, that was very stylish rockets going there. Didn't even want to look at the air rocket.
Again, he doesn't have any more rockets, but he finds another rocket. Sparky's still collecting resources. Only got a kill so far.
Let's see if he wants to make a move to red armor. Is he going to go there? He's got Mobius next to him. Does he want to chase with him? He's going to be moving in here. He had the grenade out. Now he's going to kill Tommy and Cooler. Both going to fall. There's a Fortune here on the side.
Yeah, Fortune is baiting him.
And Pavel is going to be eliminating him just as the power-ups die.
Really good bait by Fortune there. He knew that Puri, his party wanted to kill him first.
Yeah.
He didn't show himself, waited for battlesuit to arrive.
And yeah, he just did the job as he needed. But now Pavel in a bit of trouble, but he does get that shotgun blast on Demon. And avoids death for the time being. And you know, 300, the way they were making it up before the power-ups, since the power-ups, it's all gone downhill.
Yeah, but that was because Fortune and Cooler both tried to extend in both areas of the map. Didn't really work. But 300 couldn't really capitalize even more on that on the power-up run. And for them to actually do that again, they need for Cooler or Fortune or whoever is in the entrances to make a mistake. They actually managed to kill Cooler.
Yeah.
And Cooler spawns in the lower yellow. Are they gonna get the spawn frag on him? Doesn't seem likely. Well, they did actually. Puri killed him again.
I'm gonna flick around some players a little bit. Oh, the Tromy and Sparty.
But there's a lot of frags being exchanged and another timeout.
Is that Sparty's mouse again?
Yeah, we can hear Sparty screaming from here.
Oh, can you? Mouse died again. Uh-oh. Oh, what mouse is it?
I don't know.
Not a real one, right? Because he needs to get that operating. Do you know what mouse Sparty does use anyway?
No, I don't.
No. But speaking of the mice though, we do have Zoe here. We heard earlier that Dettol actually uses a Zoe mouse.
Yep, Cooler uses a Zoe mouse. And same as I do.
And then there might be a few more people using Zoe mice as well, because the
Pavel.
prizes that are being given out are a load of really nice mice from the Zoe guys personally. They have helped sponsor this event with a couple of prizes up front, so big thanks to them. But it looks like Latromy is shouting at him to ask Vision. We're going to see though if they're going to time out again, otherwise we're going to move outside of the game screen. And hopefully it's not affecting Sparty's game too much. But maybe we can look at the scoreboard first.
Fight.
There we go. Oh. And so Latromy, he just keeps on picking up those kills. Cooler and Fortune suffering a bit, but Pavel, his damage isn't really all there, nor Mobius as well. I mean, I've got to say, the way I've been seeing Mobius play over yesterday, I think he does if anyone on the team needs to pick it up a little bit to really push 300 that extra mile, I think Mobius has got to start stepping his game up a little.
What do you mean?
More than a little bit, I'd say.
To even need more direct rockets?
Well, his direct rockets have been good, but you know he's been lacking a little bit on the damage sometimes, maybe giving away a frag here and there that he could avoid doing. But when we saw him last year at Adroids, that's when he was shining really bright. Maybe he can still do that. Still a lot of time for him to prove what he's made of. And we should actually make it on the server, and we are going to be getting a pause. And so ultimately, still see that 300 only had one red armor this entire game. And Spotty is actually going to have to reconnect, it seems.
He's probably rebooting the computer, because they don't know what's wrong either.
Yeah, and I think Vision though, he's going to be very attentive to what is going on.
Meanwhile, we're going to check.
Yeah, what was it? So ultimately, 54.8% of you think 300 is going to win, whereas 45.2 say deliberate murder. So we know we get quite a lot of Russian viewers.
Yeah.
Are there Russians who are voting for 300 or?
No, I don't think so.
Should we do a poll on who we think is going to win the tournament?
There's a lot of
because that would be interesting. I'm going to put all of Group A in it.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so we'll do I'll do Ellie for Lemmings Effect.
Yeah.
102.
Why do you put the point? It's harder to put it like that. Not in polls, it's harder.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh yeah.
300 and
For old man. Just write old. Just write
okay,
old. Yeah.
Old. Okay.
Old and.
So right, guys, this is a vote to see who do you think is actually going to win the event ultimately. It's going to be very interesting because we've been seeing a lot of saying on chat of people saying their stuff. I don't know. I don't really know a big story. We want to get some statistics here. So that Moobot to just use the poll, do exclamation mark vote, and then the abbreviation of whichever team you think are going to win. 102 already. They're very
see
early
the Russians have the fastest trigger in Earth.
Yeah.
Check the stats.
Yeah, let's do some refresh.
80% of the votes.
Wow, so a lot of people convinced by them, and I think this is going to be...
Okay, so I don't get it. People thought 300 were going to win this game, but 102 to win the event. What kind of fate is that?
Yeah. Come on, the 300 guys are going to turn up in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, we Memento updating us on the info. Pardon? They're playing, but Sparty's got a mouse problem right now, and they've just paused it. They're actually in the middle, but they've actually got timed it in again. So we're gonna go in game right now and continue here with Deliberate Murder versus 300.
Still 10 frag lead for 102.
Nope.
Should we switch game actually?
Cooler not happy, man. Switch game. I don't really want to switch game.
Yeah, I mean we'll have to wait for this game to end either way because we're doing the Deliberate Murder games after.
Pardon? Yeah? Okay. Alright, what's the next map? Purgatory?
So For Old Man won the first map, Terminator versus Lemmings Effect.
Yeah, but that was their pick. Pardon? Purgatory is what they're playing, so that would be Lemmings Effect, their home map.
Their own map.
I mean, it could be interesting to go to, but we already have started this game. We'll see though. Lemmings Effect can do something. They've managed to take a map off Deliberate Murder, which few teams have been able to so far. Still, 50% of you are thinking that Deliberate Murder are going to be winning this. Vote Mini, I'm sorry. We should have put the entire team list in there. That maybe been interesting.
You can still... Oh no, you can't.
Crease is right next to us and he's want to say, okay, how many of you guys are voting for us? 10.9% of people are voting for you guys. You got some fanboys. But no more people think the Czechs can win, man. Before the event, you were saying actually that you think the home team have got a really good chance of taking it down. Anyway, until I saw them getting absolutely destroyed on Terminator. I thought you guys had a chance, but now I think you're
I had faith. I had faith until I saw Chris's face when I arrived.
No.
Just cause. No. You were way behind that point.
But it's the playoffs though. That's when we're gonna really be judging you, man. You gotta deliver in the playoffs, yeah. Yeah. You got special tricks hidden.
Yeah, mate, steal some chairs, you know.
Steal some chairs. That's what Faz did, and that they won the game because of that. Okay, we know what the Czechs are gonna do. If you steal 4 chairs, man, mercy limit all of them. Easy peasy. And is the vote still going on? More 102 votes. Oh my man, have you seen how many people?
102 has 102 votes.
Nice. They did that on purpose.
Definitely.
And then four old men are.
Oh, that's
next.
not the
300.
that's not how many votes they are. Oh, they are actually. No, it's not how many
unless
votes they
unless
are.
300 has 300 votes.
No, that's
I
not how
don't
many
think that's
votes
the
they
case.
have.
And old have old votes. So no, I think you've misread the stats.
Me?
Still, yeah. That's what you said.
Because you said it first.
Don't shift it on me. It's gone down a bit. And then everyone stopped voting for you. Sorry, I'm just making Creaser mad now. It's okay though. And hopefully after this, we're gonna have Puri in high spirits, and regardless of the outcome of the game, and we can get him to do some commentary.
Yeah.
With us.
Definitely.
Which I think would
With
be really
you.
cool. Yeah, with me. Unless we can get like another player to cast. I don't know, Creaser, have you ever casted?
Yeah.
Do you want to do some casting?
You want to cast with Puri?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
It's settled.
So we've got some guest casters that they want to play, but you've got to play the deliberate murder after. Yeah. So crap. So how's that gonna work? Because I thought Puri's gonna come in next game,
Huh?
but he's got to cast his game. Can you cast and play? Would that be alright?
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
it's just
he has
manage-
to play actually.
Yeah, we need to.
Unless you can guess this game now.
Puri can't cast this game.
No, he can.
True. Do you want to cast this game?
This game.
Yeah.
No. I'm not bird.
You want to cast with Puri? Yeah.
Okay, so you
But
only
we have to give him a playoff
yeah.
match then. which I
Because there's
think's
no
alright.
other games now.
Yeah. That's alright, we can get Creaser going. Is there anyone else in chat, guys, you want us to get casting for the games? And if you're wondering, by the way, what is happening on the match, because a few more of you tuning in, we are currently on a pause while Sparty does sort out his mouse. Hopefully it won't be a moment. He's rebooted, and this was a couple of minutes ago, so I imagine he's well on his way to
Yeah.
reparations.
Probably online on Quake by now or something.
Absolutely. Tony cast. Cooler to cast. Enjoy your cast.
Everyone cast.
Noctis. We need to get Noctis on also.
Yeah,
somehow.
thing is, all of the forward men, every time I ask one of them for an interview, they just point at Tybalt.
Really?
They don't want anything to do with camera, they just want Tybalt to go.
They're like on a holiday, but we're going to
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
drag them on somehow, man.
They're in retirement.
Faz has surely got to know that he can't just go through this entire land without being on camera.
Yeah,
at least
yeah,
once.
definitely.
And seeing the player interviews. Do you know if Deta has finished more videos, Creaser?
He's working on it. He's got finished only one
Okay.
right now. All week. Now he's working on 102.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a long time, I guess.
So we should have them either for later or tomorrow or
Probably.
whichever. Okay. So we're gonna have some player videos. We'll make sure we get those installed and set up correctly for you guys. Avik and Cypher are not here. They were planning on taking a trip down, but it looks like Sparty's actually ready to get back into the game. So we're gonna move into the match. And
There we
here
go.
we are, back in game. Deliberate Murder and 300 here on Grim Dungeons. Hopefully that's gonna be the last pause, as these guys now preparing for quad and battlesuit.
And after so
Come
much
on,
pause in such a chaotic moment, it's like 10 seconds before the power-ups, all the teams are like setting up now. Do they still remember the timings of everything?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as
So
well.
I mean, if I see anything really risky, I don't think we're going to, because nobody really wants to risk without making sure they know everything.
I want to
but
go
again,
to Demon. Let's get some Demon.
Pablo's
down
getting
here.
all the battlefields so far.
Oh, Latromi, he might fall. The battlesuit's right in front, but he'd like to pick apart the people around him also. Getting a stray rocket from
he
the
looks
side.
really
Pavel.
confused where the
Oh my
battle
god,
is.
he can take him down. Pavel's died. And there's someone on the edge, but Demon does not have a real 2 HP remaining. Even a machine gun bullet right now would have taken him down. That 50 health level. Healing him back up. Oh, there's
There
the
we
splash
go.
damage. Cooler is going to be taking a nosedive into the floor.
Probably it's still the same, but they did regain the control of the red armor room.
Yeah.
And there's still one player there in the LG. I wonder if he got the,
Or he's
the,
fine.
l- the last LG. That would help them massively, so they could actually attack next time around.
I'm going to be switching around the players a little bit more here. Lots of people who are very wounded. Sparty though, he's got a bit of armor. Oh, Pavel airborne right now, and then as he goes up the bounce pad, all of the other
Pavel sacrificed for his team. He needed to do that, because if he didn't, 300 would be on complete lockdown of the map. That's what they were trying to do. Didn't work, unfortunately.
They've got Deliberate Murder do have that red to take care of, and oh no, they don't. Trommy moving down here. I'm hallucinating right now because Puri, he's got that red. He's got an LG Demon next to him, so it looks like they're going to be going presumably for the battle suit next. And they're swapping around right now. So switching over to Sparty, he's got a rail, looking to get a shot over towards the quad. Deliberate Murder trying to avoid giving them an angle. And Sparty doesn't really want to climb onto the window. He's going to get damaged. You see the LG coming from
he cannot go
directions.
anymore. He doesn't want to lose his rail just now.
It's about 15 seconds now for quad, so he's still standing around there. He's trusting his teammates to take care of Battlesuit. He just wants to get maybe a rail off the quad. Oh,
nice
there's a shot onto Pavel. And once again, he's taking minimal damage. Every time he goes around the corner, he takes maybe one bolt of lightning. That's 7 damage. And he's going to take down Latromi. Cooler though, he is massively stacked. I'm going to quickly check on Puri, but you know what?
Gets another. Puri has 200 armor. It's going to be one hell of a fight between two old school players.
Oh, but here they come. Puri's just fighting through. Cooler gets stuck up on the side.
And he still has a lot of stack behind him.
He destroyed him just there. He's going to find Cooler once again. He wants to take him down twice. And there was the direct rockets though onto Latromi. Everyone here is.
So many frags on Puri.
Nice finish. And then Cooler once again. He has not had luck though on this run. He had 150 armor with that quad.
Puri got 5 frags and Cooler was 3 of those.
And look at the scores. They're pretty much neck and neck. Any lead though Deliberate Murder had before is pretty much vanished.
What's Latromi doing there? Oh, he's gonna fall. And tie the teams up. And Puri, he just keeps getting those red armors.
Brilliant stuff. Fantastic play there. 48% shotgun. That is a pretty considerable amount. And a big thanks to Momentum Mori, who is just providing us with some water as we go through what has been a savagely close game here on Grim Dungeon. Puri managing to take down Pavel. Latromi in the end gets him down, and Mobius follows up. That
was very important for Mobius. He don't want to give Latromi even more weapons. Don't want to give anything to Deliberate Murder. Fortunately, even trying to test the room out with grenades. There's only 1, 2 to 300 players now. This would be a good time for Deliberate Murder to come in, but obviously they don't have any weapons for the time being. They cannot come in. And 30 seconds for the power-up spawn. Who are they trying to stack up? It's obviously going to be Puri for 300.
No,
or Sparty. Sparty has a lot of armor, but he's probably going to be the player who's going to try, as we're seeing, do damage onto the quad and make sure they don't pick it up, and the player who gets the quad isn't stacked. Great rail onto Pavel. He did take a lot of damage though, but
they've got what he wants to do. Red. They've got another player who has it. Cooler though, look how it's like he's just hiding around the corner.
He's going to be Puri versus Cooler again?
And you know what? It didn't work out so well for him last time, but he's going to try and rectify that and make this quad run work. Alright. Let's pick up on quad first.
Puri on the other side again. It's going to be another old school fight.
Demon manages to get a rail onto Cooler, but he's starting to pick up a frag. Is there any more? Red has spawned. Surely there's going to be a 300 player taking that, and indeed there does. But Cooler, he doesn't really want to step in. He's like, you know what? Let's play it patiently. We've got 9 minutes left. We don't need to go all in right now. They're thinking very carefully about how they're going to do this, hoping that maybe 300 will overextend and then get a few pickoffs.
Fortune did not back off though, and he just gave him a frag away. It's still not much.
Actually, he's managed to zone Mobius out and put him out of position. So we're going to be giving that yellow over to a teammate. Oh, Mobius right next to him! He comes back and Cooler
3 pummels, right? 150
yeah.
damage right there.
That's really annoying for Cooler. Oh, Mobius, can he come back up? Can he get the pummel? No! 60 health left. He couldn't move close to him when the knockback on the LG was present. And we go switch over once again. Mobius. He's going to manage to join his team up here at red. Unfortunately, still hanging around the bottom. Latongi hurting a little bit on the side, managing to finish off Sparty with the machine gun. That 300 are controlling this map pretty well at the moment. They really don't want to give up that red armor.
But I like how the defensive 1 or 2 are playing. They had a couple of chances to actually get in the room, but they're playing really cautious. They're really playing the Russian way. And they're gonna get, if they can keep getting these kind of frags,
yeah, just
it's not cool for them.
I mean,
it's only 5 frags left.
I mean, it's not much. If they manage to find one straggler out and around in the corridors, and maybe he gets a bad spawn or two, it's basically a tied game.
As long as none of them is actually alone, and it doesn't seem like they will be, because they're always in pairs, making sure there's no one that can be caught off guard by a couple of players.
Team though, he's got a little bit of armor now, and power-ups are about to spawn. Now who's going to get this time? As Cooler stacked in. No, Pavel's got it, but he doesn't have that much armor. And Mobius, he's got the rockets with the battle suit. Surely this is the perfect formula for some explosive action. Mobius, can he find anyone? He's just waiting for the deliberate murder guys to come in.
But are they going to come in at
they
all?
They didn't last time. Is Mobius gonna
maybe they're waiting for Mobius to go out, and maybe they have a trap for him here. Well, it doesn't seem likely. That's definitely not a trap.
Look at the rockets here from Mobius though, getting 4 directs in a row.
His direct rockets are completely insane.
And he's going to be coming back into the red room. His teammates have still got this room locked down. I mean, it was sure only 2 frags on the run, but it was perfectly done by Mobius. And we didn't really see how well Pavel did, but I mean, he's dying just there to him, so...
Oh, and this guy got spawned frag on Fortune and Cooler, and maybe Pavel as well, because he might have spawned there. Oh, another frag on Fortune?
Mobius is landing most of his rockets right here. Very
like, the 2 players that Mobius killed there kept spawning, and another player from 1 or 2 kept trying to go in because they wanted to help their teammates. There's a frag that's trying to come in, and here comes Deliberate Murder. They're doing a lot of damage to 300 on this room, and they just
they're coming back in though. It's a constant test right now. Look, Tommy, he's gonna fall. Those 300 guys, they're re-engaging. They don't want to lose the room. They want to keep it for the rest of the map. They know that they can hold this and they can keep this lead ahead.
And now they actually
start losing kills. It could be pretty bad.
They have weapons in here. They don't have stacks, but they have weapons.
Yeah. And here it is, Pablo. He's gonna go down. Puri though, only on 2 HP. Gonna switch over Sparty, moving down by the lightning gun. Gonna try and take down Fortune. And Cooler hit, he's going to get down Demon, so holding position, deliberate murder on in here, but 300, they keep moving in. It's about 8 frags of difference, and suddenly deliberate murder are profiting quite well from this.
Well, I wouldn't say so. The frag is still 10.
It went to 14 frag of difference, and now it's 7.
It's certainly closing in, but there's going to be the power-up run now.
I guess this is what's going to count then.
Demon. Sparty is still fairly stacked, from what I've seen.
Yeah, let's go take a quick look at it. He's got LG, but taking that rail.
That's where he's going to be
edging backwards. I'm going to look over Pavel a little bit.
I don't think they're going to try to get into this room.
Surely they want to pick up some kills. There's 5 minutes left, and they're not going to leave it till the last moment, surely.
You want to bet?
That could be very, very dangerous. If it all goes wrong, though, on, say, the last set of power-ups, or the penultimate ones, then it's going to be dangerous.
I mean, what they're doing is pretty much working to get back. They're always trying to outnumber someone when someone has elated and getting the spawn frags. Now it's 3 frags. They don't need to chase for the frags or just go out of their comfort zone.
I can imagine though Puri telling his team now, right, we've got to stop going into that red room because they've simply been losing too much from this at the moment. And it's seeing themselves on the weaker side of the map. I wonder if deliberate murder, they might try some kind of pincer movement. Cooler and Powell kind of just thinking about whether or not they should move in and do some damage, but they don't want to risk it as well. They don't want to lose out on their precious armor. If they make that next power-up count, they could see themselves in the lead within the next minute. And Pavel not setting up any traps on the side. We saw before Noctis setting up some nice ones, and I think Pavel was a victim to him. But look at this, we're tied game all of a sudden. We're not even at the power-ups yet. I'm going to go switch around a bit. In fact, 300 are trying to get back into this red room. Puri making it in. He is going to take down Latromi, but he's so weak at the moment. He's going to have to pick up some items.
He's going to get the rail as well. He got a lot of weapons.
And he's just going to run with it. But the thing is, the damage has been done. 300 have lost the lead.
Oh, it's Demon. He just stole that 50 from Puri. And there's no one really stacked besides Spart. I guess they're going to give him the quad. But Cooler is fairly stacked for this battle suit.
I'm going to switch around. Mobius doesn't have really much in the way of anything. Oh my god, Fortune switched at the right time. And picking up a nice kill. Oh, Puri went down also.
There goes Demon.
Demon looks good. And I want to quickly switch over Pavel with the battle suit. It is 300 though. You have to make this back. And Demon with the LG. He dodged all those first rockets, but he tries to go in for some more. But Pavel has so much health and armor remaining, and Mobius is just trying to run away, but he's completely incapable of doing anything.
He just can't go into such a close area with only LG. He got the initial burst that was pretty good, but he should have chased because the knockback on the LG would actually make him go into a mid-range fight.
Yeah.
As soon as he stopped hitting, Pavel just came at him, knowing that the fight was his.
Exactly, even those tight corridors. He's going to really survive well of that rocket. And now, deliberate murder, 4 frag advantage. I think this could come down to the end. It's going to be a photo finish between these two teams. Let's have a look how Pavel's is doing. Rockets, been pretty nice from him. But you know what? It's about how can you hang around these corners and wait patiently for your opponents. Demon trapped by him with the rockets. And Trommy, he's just picked up a red just a moment ago. What can he do for his team? Is he going to be able to help them keep that lead going? Surely we've got to watch the 300 players though. It's all down to them right now. They want to take this map.
Yeah, they're probably going to commit at least 2 to the quad.
Oh,
this is so important by Fortune, making sure none of them is stacked, but he didn't really do any damage on Sparty. And Sparty is hitting a lot of the race, 65% now.
Yeah, it's really nice. He might be able to get a kill on Fortune just around the corner. He's waiting
trying
for his
to
head
do
to
the
pop
same.
up.
He's trying to make sure they are not well positioned for the battlesuit and trying to whittle their stack down, because if he actually does deny a battlesuit, 300 F free reign over the red armor.
Sparty trying to get away, but he's hung around for too long. And that was it. He was just trying to interrupt them on the battlefield, and now they're losing out. Oh dear. And let's have a look though. Mobius, he's not really stacked at all. What's he going to be able to do here? It is all on him. He can't move through that. He would die immediately.
But there's only 1 minute left. He just needs to try to do something, and with Pavel this much stack, I'm not sure if it's going to work.
They're just going to hold this room and they're like, yeah, well, if you want to get those 10 kills, you're going to have to come to us, because we are not stepping out here. Sparty airborne escape goes up the bounce pad, and we've got another one, Puri, getting hit by the air rockets. And it's just deliberate murder picking up a couple more kills. Even though they're stepping in, they have to go for the push in these last 30 seconds and hope that deliberate murder get
it's actually going worse for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's just staying around that 10 or 12 frag difference. And it looks like deliberate murder, they've held true. It's their map. And they're going to push themselves to match point here. Oh dear, that direct rocket. Puri calls GG, guys. It has come to an end. We're going to be moving over to Poetry, I believe, next. Where 300 are going to have to show. No, Terminatria, my bad. So, deliberate murder, 91 to 78. Let's have a look at the stats. Cooler and Pavel with the net going very well, but I mean, Fortune, his damage, more than adequate. And let's have a look more at the statistics. I mean, at the beginning of the map, we saw that really deliberate murder were taking pretty much every red. I think up until after the 7-minute mark, 300 only had 1 red pickup. And they managed to force themselves into the room and
they stayed there for quite a long time.
It was, yeah, I mean, it was very close up until the last 45 seconds. And I dare say it was very close then as well. But they are just call voting on to the next map. Where,
have we seen deliberate murder playing Terminator yet?
I don't think I have.
I'm not sure. I think we did.
We've had a lot of maps over this weekend already. But I know that really the most impressive team on Terminator so far has been 4 Old Men. Especially when we've been seeing Foxfaz and Noctis as well. I mean, all of them playing such critical positions. They've been absolutely joy to see there. So we can go into the game right now just as they get themselves readied up. And we can see the map just a little bit of what can you expect. Again, just a quad damage on this one as the major power-up. And it's in a very open area. We did get to see 4 Old Men picking up a lot of quad runs, but I don't know if we're going to be expecting to see that this time.
Well, if we're going to see that, I think it's going to be from the deliberate murder side.
Yeah.
But this is actually 300's map pick, but I'm not sure how can they do the same quadrants that 4 Old Men did.
Yeah, I mean, they were absolutely spectacular. It's definitely going to be a tough feat to go on par with them. Look how we're just Sparty. Hopefully, he had some mouse issues earlier, but hopefully all is fine now. And it seems so, as all players have readied up. Deliberate murder versus 300 here in map number 2 of the group stage game of Prague LAN. And we're off Latromi on the beginning. Mega straight up, but he would like some weaponry. Maybe hoping that his teammate would give him the plasma gun, I think.
For you.
And still nothing. He's like, God damn it, I got so much health to play with, but so little weapons. And they're trying to sandwich it in here. They kind of just a standoff right there with the pummel. And there is also Mobius Sparty all coming at him, and there we are. He gets the pummel that and is the first kill for 300.
Nobody has got control over any parts of the map yet. The Liberty are setting into the rail, but here comes Mobius and kills his teammates as well, but it's all okay.
I don't know, I think it was
They got control back of the rail. They got the rail, Mobius has the rail, but doesn't have any health.
Where's the quad? Mobius, he's going to get mega. Okay, so he's going to be
That
feeling
helped.
a little bit better, but
There's
it's
the quad.
spawned. And there's the drop there by
Cooler.
Cooler. He gets one kill. But
2
that's
seconds with the
fine.
quad, that's the record.
Yeah, we're going to see if anyone can do better. Oh, Demon trying to knock Pavel off, but that first rocket just missed by a little bit. Latromi now firing off some rails.
Oh, Latromi in the rail. Latromi is very hard to take out of the rail, as you see. He just picked up the other rail, so he can now move in for 30 seconds. Just go anywhere around the map. Check when the mag is going to be up. Check that yellow as well.
Oh, that's
Great
rocket
rocket
from Buri,
from
and that's the note
Buri.
because
And the mag is
Latromi
going to
had
be up
2
now.
rails.
Does he know that?
He's going to see it right now. Fortune trying to move back onto it. Puri missing a few rockets, does get the damage in the end. No one going to chase him through that
Great work by
teleporter.
Fortune there, knowing exactly when the mag is up. And now he can dodge around the rocket and get the mega.
Right here though, on the rail, the Tommy goes down. Fortune also.
He saw the timing though. And his team is already there to help him.
Oh, the
There's also
plasma's
an
not
LG.
hitting. He can't get anything to connect. But Cooler did drop to his death. Puri managing to find a little bit more health. Gonna switch around a bit more. Sparty picking up a kill with the machine gun. Cooler though, he might be in a bit of trouble. Sparty's hitting a lot with that weapon. The 50 health bubble is available for Cooler if he wants it. He's trying to run to it, but he couldn't make it. He didn't back off onto it early enough.
Teams are tied.
In a very messy start of the map for both teams. None of them really has control over anything. Everything is being completely contested. And we're gonna see that until one of them actually managed to settle in an area.
Yeah. And currently, very close.
One or two seem to be establishing the red armor going. I wonder if it's gonna be for long.
Yeah, can they keep it going for a bit more time?
They're also on the rail?
That's exactly what you'll be having, and surely if you've got that red control, you should be able to drop down for that LG. But you can see they're 300. We might not be able to get red, but we're sure as hell going to try and put some pressure on
Well,
that big
they
weapon.
didn't get it as well.
Nope. Demons
One or
couldn't
two
make
is
it.
starting to dominate.
They're just pulling away at this point. And hurry! Oh, get the rocket!
He didn't kill him, and Pavel, oh wow.
He's going to make it away, man.
Yep.
And there's the red, and just in time, Cooler's like, okay, I'll even feed you up with some weaponry. And Pavel's got a fair amount of time now to do stuff with it. It's like, yeah, you take that rocket. I've got another one over here. Mobius, he's going to pull. Demon is in front of him. Sparty as well. He's just taking down everybody. And still with 10 seconds left on it, can he find more players? He sees Cooler. Pressure on him. There's the support, and Mobius is going to die. 5 kills there by Pavel, and on Mobius once more. That was 6. That's actually matching Faz and Fox's runs of earlier.
Yeah, that was, I mean, one or two got
Demon's
control
jump.
of the rail and the red right before the power-up. That was so important because Pavel was there and he wasn't really get damage from any rail whatsoever. So he only had a couple of angles to worry with about. And there you have it, he did a beautiful quadrant.
That shotgun work was really nice. I managed to take care of Pavel, who was stacking up on armors a lot. Cooler does get the LG, and Demon suddenly fleeing a bit, paying respect to Cooler's LG in.
Well, if Cooler is his future.
That's true. Demon's just got to do ABC right now, and everything's going to be good for him. I'm going to switch over a bit more. Pavel, he's managed to pick up a red, it seems. He's going to find Demon at the bottom. This should be a kill, however, he's going to run out of ammunition. So there might be another LG spawning soon. No, Sparty gets rid of him. And he got the lightning gun also. Red is up. 300. May have just taken over the red room. And is Cooler going to die? They are going to be able to take him out. Pavel, he wants to try and secure this red for himself. But it's such a massive fight, and he can't get it. But they both die. Who's going to pick it up? I really want to see who managed to get over to that red.
And it's really just a stalemate of a 10 frag lead while everything is a mess of chaos.
Yeah.
And the only thing that 300 can do to get back, well, the cousin will help.
Yeah, this is
They need
definitely
to get control of the areas as well.
He's going to try and take out Fortune, but he couldn't make it. And Fortune, that blast right at the end, that's going to be really frustrating for him. He was hoping surely some of that spray was going to land, as it would do with 60 damage per ball with the quad damage. He should have crippled him, really. So that could be pretty clutch play from Fortune, and really saving a deliberate murder the lead, at least in its early stages of the map. work here from the Trommy. Yeah, he's
Oh,
gonna get another. He's got 8
level.
impressives already. He's hitting 63% rail, and he is manning up right now. He says, "Yeah, I'll just and get that plasma." I don't know how someone got there and dropped the weapon. Oh, and even looking underneath, but Sparty on the other side. Probably not paying attention.
That was a good attack by 300. Sparty needs some help to secure this room, and Demon is there with me. Can they both secure it?
Well, sure as hell gonna try their best. Thing is, look how low Sparty is. He's like, you know what?
It's okay, he just got the red.
No, he's gotta get rid of it. He just switched away in time.
Yeah, that was important. But look at the frag lead, he's not closing in. In fact, he's facing out.
Yeah, it's a 20 frag difference. 300 are evidently struggling right now.
And now that the squad's gonna be in 30 seconds, I want to try to take everything. This is very important by Demon, by 300 even. They need to attack together. They need to try to get control of the red and the rail right before it spawns. And the rail is too well secured for that.
Yeah, we've got Mega up. Huri's actually managing to secure this. That's going to be something for them. In 15 seconds time, there will be that quad damage.
He needs help from the other side. Someone on the red should attack as well with him. But there's probably no one here.
I think Huri
now.
might go for a very late jump. No, he's stepping in already.
So much damage from the Chrome. He's just being a nuisance to Huri's stack.
Demon's going to get it. He needs some more weapons though. He needs an LG. There's someone up at the top. He's going to bounce him across there with the rocket. No frag though. And surely, can he move around? Is that lightning gun going to be up at any point soon? He's hoping for it. Pavel turned back around him, and he gave him the lightning gun, but there's so little health for him. And Cooler with the pummel on the exit.
Still 20 frags.
Pavel was probably telling Cooler, yep, he's on his way.
Oh, Mobius.
Are you ready?
Get back then, Cooler.
Not good, not good. Oh, Demon goes down as well. Cooler just dropping bombs. There's still a little bit of time now for the items. Is Cooler just going to be securing this place? Is this his responsibility, his role?
And 102 are starting to get control of the red and the rail again. Cooler is going to get a couple more frags in here. And even Puri again, oh my.
They're just flying towards him, man. Cooler is picking them off one by one. No problem.
He only has the rocket. He's now going to pick up an LG. Just because he wants more weapons. Not that he needs it.
No. I'm sure enough he's going to make use of that.
He's gonna actually give the rocket to Latromi so he can secure that.
It's all the LG for him. He's going to find the rocket spawn down here anyway.
Just making sure Latromi secured until the next red shows up, because he sees that there's no enemies attacking the red now.
And Pavel going to be giving that rocket. Cooler just giving rockets to everybody.
And frag lead is almost at 30 now.
Yeah, this is absolutely brutal. 300 are suffering here on Terminator. So I guess Cooler going to be able to pick up Puri as well. He's running out of ammo. It's just the grenades left. He's going to decide. He's going to edge away. No, he wants to move up. The health bubbles. Pretty health. Looks like Puri's just left. Abandoned ship. And it's a very nice.
You know, Cooler moving in here tells us that 102 is dominating every area of the map. And it's like, well, let's have to dominate the yellows as well. But doing that, they lost manpower in every single area. And who can get this squad? Can Cooler get the squad?
He's got it, he's got to be careful. The damage as the pummel and the plasma comes in. Mobius finishes him off. Is that going to be enough though? 34 frags behind before even the halfway mark. Unfortunately here. Contributing here at the top level.
They should like attack now as a whole. Try to get that red room or the rail pack.
Yeah. Stopping Demon dead in his frags. Oh, Sparty comes around the corner. He's got a bit of health and armor in fact. What can he do? Is he going to make a move onto that red?
Well, he knows the timing of the LG. What does he?
He doesn't have much ammunition left. He's going to find Cooler though. He gets a direct rocket on him. And then right behind turns up Latromi. Fantastic coordination we're seeing here.
They just got the red back again. They seem to be in control of the rail.
They seem to be in control of almost everything. I wanted Puri though. He seems to be looking after the mega health, usually on the other side of the map. And yeah, I have to say that he's managed to pick it up. But it's only mega and a yellow right now. In terms of weaponry, they might give them easier access to rail, but with red just being across, it's so easy just to meet in the middle. And just have really an orgy of kills and deaths for both teams. Puri can't quite get that finishing rail shot. We've got 40 seconds now till quad. Is Puri going to be able to hold on to his health now? There are 2 rails there onto Cooler. Can he get another one? Is that going to be for the kill? He can't quite connect though. And Cooler with all those micro dodges actually makes it away. And Mega has been up now for a few seconds.
The thing is, 300 are pretty much stuck to this area of the map. This area of the map is good if you're 1 or 2 players, but for 4 players, there's not just enough resources.
Yeah. 10 seconds now. Kill quad. This is something that 300 desperately need. We are actually inching closer and closer to Mercy Limit. Oh, Pavel just took it right in front of him. I don't know if there was a bit of a kerfuffle going on there.
Of course, he's trying to figure out how to drop down from the glass.
He's running very low on ammunition. He needs Cooler's like, well, I don't have any weapons. Like, oh, the rail comes out. Beautiful. And Pavel with that red is going to be able to survive a bit longer, but he needs to hit. Oh, coming up to the gauntlet, but Sparty moves back and is just victim to the rail instead. We're at 45. Prague's the difference. Pavel only getting 1 kill during that quad run. Which looks like his teams are doing an important task. And the red room, he's just been living in this room. And by the lightning gun is all he's really seen most of half this map.
Wow, and they're even starting to get the LGs as well. And they're in the Mega. They're everywhere right now.
Oh, they're just challenging here onto the Mega health though. Curry landing his shots. Another one down the bottom, finding Cooler off the spawn. Can he finish off? No, his flick rail.
I hope 300 are now trying to attack the rail. Or the red, because 1 or 2 are lacking players there. It'd be a perfect time. And Puri getting a lot of spawn frags.
Beautiful. They bring it back a tiny bit. They've moved from 45 to 40. It isn't too much at the moment though. And Puri just stocking up on that rail ammo. And he's going for all these tricky rail shots. He is still hitting over 50% though. That was a very opportunistic one. You could barely see the hairs at the top of his head. 25 seconds to go until quad. Puri started missing a lot of shots. He's just not connecting. He's probably dipped down below 50%. He has. 45 now. Sparta though, he's got some armor. We've seen 300 build back from almost certain defeat before. Is this going to be another one of those crazy games? The way that they just collect themselves mid-match.
Well, they need to start pulling this back soon.
Puri's got it though, but he takes a lot of damage, gets 1 kill, but dies almost immediately. 300 does not want him to live for long.
Yeah, and he died to his teammate even.
Oh dear.
Good rail, I'm obvious.
Yeah.
Still 36 frags. Die up the game.
It's gone down. They put it back by 10 at the moment.
Yeah.
Mobius getting another one.
That was actually pretty good. Not exactly a quad run, but a pretty good run after that by Puri and Mobius. They went as a team.
Yeah.
Managed to get the red and the LG.
Mobius going to be allowed to get that red armor. Oh no, missed it.
Luckily for you, there's those little crates.
He's got time. There's no fluid murder players there. Oh, gonna get that rail onto. Is that Fortune up at the top, trying to look for an angle on him. But Fortune's just getting rid of that rail ammunition. He's like, I know you've got a load of weapons. I'm gonna make sure you can't use it for too long. He can't switch away from rail. The Trommy gifted something. Oh no, that's actually the respawn for that. I think Fortune was thinking about it. He knew he had a lot of weapons. 11 impressive.
Give a rail to the Trommy and he won't give you back.
Yeah.
He's getting just damage left, right, and center with it.
Really is. So Sparty around the corner. He's going to be able to kill him. Mobius is going to go down. Also, Tommy's plasma just annihilating the 300 players at the moment. And they are 6 minutes away from potentially getting the 2-0 on 300. This time, so 300 managed to take back control at the Mega Room. We've got Fortune coming back in. He's been such a menace to them in that area of the map. Pavel's just dropping down. Doesn't want to lose his life. To Sparty at least. Cool though, he's got a nice stack. What can he do? So welcome to the stream, guys. I see we are over 2,000 viewers right now. Big thanks though for tuning in. This is the Quake live at Prague LAN TDM, and these are 2 of the top teams in Europe right now competing in the group stages for seedings on the playoffs. And we're on Cooler Cam.
Puri dies easily of the quad. That part was just epic, and 300 couldn't really get one of them.
Yeah. I mean, even if they do, they survive for maximum 2
Yeah, not
3
even more than
seconds.
2 seconds.
They get maybe a kill or two. I mean, they do get a kill or two, but it's just like, in the heat of it, everything explodes.
A lot of damage dealt to Cooler there, and that's a beautiful call by 300. Just come in knowing that Cooler was there, but they weren't counting on Pavel to be there with Cooler.
Cooler was really good though with his dodge. The amount of rocket damage he got off before he lost the 5 or however little health he had left. Really nice play, and they're managing to stretch it back to a very nice lead also. There's only a couple more power-ups to be had on this map. Let's check out the Pavel. He's been hitting really nicely this game. Getting a little bit more lightning gun ammunition. And he's going to be going through. He may have been hurt. He knows that Mobius is up there. Does he know the timing? He's going to be a little bit late, so Mobius picks it up, but immediately falls to his grave. Pavel again. He's been so effective. He's almost been playing the kind of Noctis position on this map. And highly effective. Can't stress that enough.
Oh, wow. And he gets the LP as well. Such a nice game from 300. They didn't have that many resources to work. They tried to do the best with what they have, but
Yeah.
without resources it's so hard to play versus a team like 102.
No, exactly. They just know how to control all those resources, all the weapons.
And it's a team that,
Oh, beautiful.
even though when they have a lot of confidence, they don't overextend, they don't make mistakes. It's very hard to play versus go in individual fights
Pavel
against
might
one
be
of
able to
the
get there.
players.
Oh, but he's taking
Yes,
rails from
it-
the side. He's got so little health remaining. Is he going to be able to find any bubbles lurking on the floor? There's one. And Red's going to be up very soon. The 50 health bubble. Demon's going to be falling short next to him. And the rail
The Red is
afterwards. Absolutely staggering play we're getting here from Pavel. There's a 4 frag run here. Mobius right in front of him. That's one more. Can he pick up a couple more? This 6, I think, is the best we've seen so far. But he's running out of time. Can't find any more targets. And Pavel's going to be happy, though, with that 5 frag quad run. And they're stepping 2 frags away from mercy limiting them here on map number 2. Make that 300. They look like they're going to be falling hard on this map. Deliberate Murder have just been crippling them. You know, when Deliberate Murder get into the zone, they seem to be completely unstoppable. Who's going to be able to pick it up? The Tommy chasing on Puri. It's not going to be him to get the frag, though. GG, guys. 156 to 96. And Deliberate Murder in absolutely fine style taking the 2-0. That was very impressive. Were you expecting to see that?
No, I mean, we cannot expect to see something like that, but Deliberate Murder, what else can they show us? They mercy limit every team they met so far.
Yeah, at least on one map.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Absolutely phenomenal games that we get.
I wonder if the Czech team is still as confident.
I wonder, yeah, they could be nervous by now.
Yeah.
They could be quaking in their boots. And they say, alright, this land. But